Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? If you're hopping on, let me know where you are coming in from, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube. And I am getting, oh shoot, my thing is messing up here. So oh goodness gracious. Sorry, TikTok, my thing is moving and I can't stop it. Let's see here. We have to be creative now. Okay. Okay. So I was on TikTok earlier and I was just kind of scrolling through, and there was this woman who had a newborn. She was holding a newborn baby girl. She just had 5 days ago. And it blows my mind because the opportunities that we have now to earn an income online. So here she is. I couldn't remember if it was her fourth kid or her fifth child, but she's holding her baby girl. She's doing a live stream and she made over $1 million on her phone, just using her phone. And what's so cool is just the fact that she was pregnant and being able to make money. Obviously, she's a stay-at-home parent because 5 kids. Yeah. But I just thought that that was the coolest thing. The opportunities that we have now is priceless. I would have done anything to have this opportunity 20 years ago. Just to be able to be the CEO of your own company is mind blowing for just like $1 a day. That's all it costs. Let me know in the comments if being a CEO of your own company, like if that's something that you want to do, because it's a way that you can control your income. It's a way that you can no longer have to rely on a paycheck. I've been laid off twice in the last 10 years alone. My husband was laid off 6 years ago, I think. So yeah, we were super short for retirement. Medical bills, husband had a heart attack last year. And I think that's when my eyes really opened to, we got to do things differently. Because again, we were super short for retirement. So as I'm scrolling through TikTok and I'm watching this girl's live stream holding a baby girl, and I'm like, man, I would have done anything to have an opportunity. And there's so much that we can do now. There's TikTok shop, there's selling stuff online, there's monetizing social media. In fact, YouTube, like little tangent here, YouTube, just from ads, my best month, now this was during the pandemic, was $5,000 a month just on YouTube monetization. And I wasn't even selling anything. How many of you would love to be able to earn $5,000 a month without selling anything? Right? UGC and brand deals, right? Where you can get free products. Free products. All you have to do is do like a review type review, and the company pays you. Oh, and of course, TikTok shop, right? Now, that situation, you do have to obviously sell stuff, but with brand deals or UGC, you just create content. Some you show your face, some you don't. And I cannot believe the various ways of making an income online. It's pretty cool. So if you're jumping on, let me know where you are coming in from, and throw a 1 in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok. So if you see my eyes moving all over the place, it's because I have TikTok here and YouTube here. But put a 1 in the comments if you already have a business. Put a 1 in the comments or put a 2 in the comments if you're looking for a business, because I want to see gauge what kind of people are hopping on. So those of you with kids, Imagine a life being not having to work a job, right? Like if you worked in corporate America and had kids, imagine a life where you didn't have to work a job. Imagine a life where you didn't have to, and this was me a million years ago, dropping 3 kids off at daycare at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was always the first one there. Actually, I dropped them off at like 6:30. Sorry, I have to do a little housekeeping here. Block. How would that have changed your life if you didn't have to put your kids in daycare or have to stress about money or have to stress about, having your bank account dictate what you do on the weekends, right? So what I want to do is share with you a simple system, even if you have nowhere to start, on how you can start making money online. The goal is for you to make anywhere from $100 a day all the way up to $1,400 a day. Now, obviously, you have to learn skills, right? Which could take some time. I think about it like this. If you are serious about making an income online, this is no different than starting a brand new job, because chances are, if you're brand new, you're not going to know anything, right? So you have to take time and actually learn a few skills. You have to be consistent. And when you're consistent and people start to follow you, people start to make comments, then you'll eventually get the sales. So let me show you step by step exactly how to do that. So first, if you want to make money online, you have to, unless you're doing like YouTube monetization or maybe TikTok monetization, you have to sell something, right? You can't just do nothing and expect to get money, right? So you have to sell something. Now, what most people do, and this is what I did at the beginning, I used to sell weight loss products. Weight loss products, yes, they're very popular, but it is a fortune to ship them, right? So way back when I was selling weight loss products, I'd have to ship them out. And when I made a sale, I'd have to share my commission with the team. I had an upline, a downline, all that crazy stuff. And you no longer have to do that. What I'm doing now is selling done for you digital products. Now, why digital? Because it gives you the opportunity to earn 100% profit. So when you make a sale, say you make a $100 sale, you earn 100% of that sale. The best part is when you make a sale, that money is directly deposited in your bank account the very next day. So there's no waiting 2 weeks to get paid, no waiting 30 days to get paid. I don't know about you guys, but I have bills coming in literally every single day. And it is so cool getting a sale and knowing that that money is going to hit my bank account the very next day. Now, another cool thing about selling digital products is you could sell it worldwide because there's no shipping involved. It's a digital download, and people are making a fortune with it because people's jobs aren't paying the bills, right? Especially nowadays with everything being so expensive. It costs more money to put gas in my car than to run my business. The reason is because my business runs on 0 monthly expenses. Because we use free tools. Because why not? They're there. So it's one of the gifts that we give you is a free tool to be able to do the selling for you, which is pretty cool. So first thing is you need a product. Now, if you want to make more sales, you need a product that is in demand. Because here's the thing, if you're selling a product that people don't care about, they're not going to buy it. But if you're selling a product that is in demand, that means it's trending. The chances of people actually buying it go up tremendously, which is pretty cool. Now, let me know in the comments if you have something that you want to sell. Maybe you already have a product that you want to sell. And then put 2 in the comments if you don't have anything. And this is where beginners should start, is with done-for-you digital products, because they don't have to spend the time creating, because that alone could take you months, right? If you are in a position where you want to make money now, and if you have to create a product from scratch, guaranteed you would probably not make any money for the rest of 2026. And that's where a lot of people struggle, because they buy courses that teach you how to make a course, but then it takes up so much of your time, because not only do you have to create the course, but you also have to create the website for people to be able to purchase. With our program, we give you done-for-you digital products. We give you websites, so you do not have to build them. Because here's the thing, would Amazon exist without their website? They wouldn't exist. So if you want to make money online, you need a website too. But a lot of us aren't developers. We don't know how to make websites. That's why it's huge that you join a program that gives you the websites. Now, here's where a lot of people fail, because they buy these courses, right? They teach them how to create a product to sell. They teach them how to build a website so they can sell those products. But a lot of courses miss the most important thing, and that is, how do you get customers? So many businesses, whether it's online, brick and mortar, they close because they don't have customers walking in the door. And the marketing that used to work years ago no longer works, right? People are skeptical of everything. So if you want to learn how to sell your product, you have to learn the right way. You have to learn attraction marketing. And the way that works is you use social media. Social media is free. And that's what I love. And that's why we have a business with no monthly expenses. Because, like I said, social media is free. And the way that we do that is we create content that targets our perfect customer. Who is my perfect customer? My perfect customer is someone that is brand new to online businesses, and they just want to make a few bucks a month. Maybe they want to make a few thousand. Maybe they want to make $100,000 a month. That's what I love about this program, because it fits everyone's goals and dreams, because we offer 5 done-for-you digital products, and you can pick the one that makes sense for you. You can get started for as little as $1 a day. You can have your very own business working for you 24/7. And let me just give you an example of how I structure my day, because I still work full time, because I have kids in college Anyway, I'm 54 years old, by the way. 54, 5 kids, 3 kids still in college, and sorry, I'm trying to do something here. So here's how I structure my day. Say, obviously I work, 8 to 4 every single day, Monday through Friday, right? So what I do is I spend, because let me know in the comments how many people work a full-time job, because I know that there are a lot of people that don't think that they have time to be able to work a business while working a full-time job. So here's how I structure my day. Our program is geared around only working 1 to 2 hours a day. Nathan, hey, how are you? I'm currently a little tired of the corporate world. I could not agree more. How many years have you been in corporate America? Because for me, it's been about, I don't know, a little over 25 years. But yeah, no, I hear you. I got tired of having someone dictate how much money I can make, right? So yeah, let me know what gets you. Like, is it your boss? Is it the pay? Is it the lack of PTO maybe? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, my thing was I'm tired of having to prioritize my job over my family, right? Weekends, holidays, all that stuff, right? And I'm sorry, I don't know about you guys, but my raises every year is not keeping up with inflation, right? So I didn't want to have to work a job for the rest of my life, but unfortunately, that's the direction I was going into, just because of how life has been. We've had to deal with 3 layoffs in the last 10 years alone between me and my husband. 3 layoffs. And I was tired of having to depend on a corporate America paycheck, right? So here's how I structure my day. I work 8 to 4. Now, the premise of our program is a 2-hour workday. So 30 minutes before I start work, I create some content. I create short form videos on TikTok. And then I work about, half hour to maybe an hour during my lunch break from my job. And by the time I get home, or by the time I'm done my job, I only have to really do this live stream and that's it. So that's another half hour to an hour, which I think is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just checking out TikTok. So if you're joining on TikTok, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know if you're from the United States or Canada or on the East Coast, or maybe you're in North Carolina because the Hurricanes are playing the Flyers tonight. Yeah, let me know where you are coming in from. But yeah, the best story that I think I could share is I was physically in the office one day waiting for a meeting to start, and all of a sudden my phone rang, or my phone buzzed, like I got a text message. And I had earned a $900 commission while I was at my job waiting for a meeting to start. And it blew my mind because I hadn't even worked my business that day because I was working my job. That is the ultimate definition of passive income. How many people want to learn how to do that? Put a 1 in the comments. Because that's what you can experience with this program, because we have something called automations where we set up a simple system that does the selling for you. I almost think about it as a tour guide. Like, we're just the tour guide. We're just sharing the information because we have tools and videos that do the selling. So we don't have to spend the time doing that. When I got started in network marketing over 15 years ago, I used to have to, number one, cold call people, but number two, I used to speak to people for an hour at a time and convince them to join my network marketing business. Now, that was after working 8 hours, and that was after putting the kids to bed. But with social media, we don't no longer have to do that anymore. It's almost like if you had to pick up the phone to make a purchase from Amazon, would you? I mean, you probably would buy from Amazon, but maybe not as much as you do, right? Because it's so easy to go to Amazon, search what you want, add to cart, pay, and then it's delivered the next day, right? It's so easy. This program is no different. And if you want to check out the free step-by-step blueprint that talks about the 2-hour workday, talks about daily pay, how you can earn anywhere from $100 a day to $1,400 a day. No bugging friends and family. If you want to see the blueprint, if you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description below. And if you're on TikTok, go ahead and check out my profile. Because here's the thing, summer is going to be here in a matter of, oh my gosh, a couple weeks. I'm looking at my calendar. Oh my gosh, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks is Memorial Day, right? Christmas. Oh my gosh, can we talk about Christmas? Christmas is in 7 months. How many of you want to have a stress-free Christmas and finally have a Christmas where you can buy everyone whatever they want? If you start this business today for, again, $1 a day is all it's going to cost you, because I have payment plans and no monthly expenses, your Christmas can be completely different than it has been in the past. And here's the thing. What you want to do is get started in the summer. The summers, might be a little slower because people are on vacation and stuff like that, right? But here's the powerful part, because if you can change your life in 90 days. You can change your life. And in 90 days, summer's pretty much going to be over. And the fall is the best time to be in momentum mode. Now, let me just give you an example of how 90 days changes your life. Years ago, when I was doing network marketing, affiliate marketing, I made a commitment to myself that I was going to work my business every single day for 90 days, just to see what happened, right? The first month, I don't know, maybe I got a sale or two. Wasn't anything crazy. Month 2, I started getting more sales. Month 3, obviously, I was getting even more sales. But the magical part was after day 90, I started to get a sale every single day. And the best part was, it was August, and I spent a ton of time at the beach because it's summer. Why not? And I was making sales even though I physically wasn't working my business, because when I was at the beach, I was focused on the beach and my family and whatever. But that is the power. Just 90 days can change your life. What if 90 days you were making an extra $5,000 a month? Would that help you? Now, I'm not saying you have to go ahead and quit your job, like tomorrow. Definitely don't do that, right? So I look at it as the job is today's bills. The job paycheck is today's bills, whereas the business paycheck is investing in my future. So I don't have to work a job for the rest of my life. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with anyone. right? How many people are in the position that if they do nothing, they're going to have to work a job for the rest of their life? Because that was me, right? And I did everything right. I worked hard. I worked weekends. I sacrificed my family for my job. But I'm sorry, when you have 3 layoffs in 10 years, that it destroys you financially. Destroys you. So I had no choice but to do something different. I didn't want to do something different because, I'm tired when I'm done work. But if I didn't do anything different, my life would never change. And I'd be working a job for the rest of my life, which is not what I wanted to do. So if you are in a situation where you want to make money, you're brand new, you have nowhere to start, we have the perfect program for you. Now, a lot of people get started in business and they fail. And the reason for that is lack of mentorship. I've been involved in a handful of businesses where I would get involved in the business and no one would help me. Put a 1 in the comments if that has ever happened to you. Because it is, when that happens, it is the most isolating thing because you want so bad to succeed, but there's no one to help you. With our program, we have a live interactive program. So what that means is, number 1, it's live. Number 2, you have the ability to ask questions because I can guarantee you, I'm just going to charge my phone. When you get involved in anything, just like when you start a new job, you didn't know everything right away, right? So you need to have the ability to ask questions. And my best month working a full-time job with this business was $4,200, which I think is pretty cool. Working 1 to 2 hours a day, which is not bad if you ask me. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Because the reality is I got tired of waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat worrying about money. And I didn't want to do that anymore because it was literally eating me alive. And as far as corporate America goes, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm older now. I don't have the energy that I used to have. And I remember, my kids were a little younger. I'd come home from work exhausted. And it was always like at 8 or 9 o'clock at night that they were just talking and talking and talking and talking. And meanwhile, my brain is just like, oh my gosh, like I just want to go to bed. And you try to be present with them. But all your brain is thinking about is going to sleep. And you feel so incredibly guilty, or at least I did. I felt so guilty because all I wanted to do was just spend time with them. But I was so incredibly exhausted. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with anyone. Yeah, it's pretty tough. So here's the thing. Our program is for 3 types of people. Number 1, if you are a realtor in the United States and you want to learn how to market your real estate business online, but you have no idea how, or maybe you're a massage therapist, or maybe you have a small business and you just want to learn how to market online. Our program can show you exactly how to do that. Number two kind of person that we help is maybe you already have a product that you want to sell, but you don't know how to sell it. You don't know how to go on social media and actually sell. We can show you how to do that. And then person number three, which is the most popular type, is if you want to make money online, but you have no idea where to start. You don't know what to sell. You don't know how to sell. You don't know anything about social media. And yeah, we show you exactly how to get started, step by step, what you need to do. And if you want just a preview of the program, make sure you check out the link in the description if you're on YouTube, and then check out my profile if you are on TikTok. It is a slow night tonight. That is for darn sure. So let's check out. Let's see. How can what I'm going to do. Let's get rid of that. What I'm going to do is go over some testimonials here. So I'm going to, okay. So here's some testimonials of people in our community. Daryl made $1,400 watching TV. Paula, $900 on Thursday, $900 yesterday, and $900 today. So that's $2,700 in 3 days. She used to be a door dasher. Crazy. Let's see. Another $100. She's in bed crying. I love reading these. These really make me motivated. Let's see what else. Christina, $2,300 in 24 hours. As she was getting ready for baseball. That's so cool. Let's see. Anyway, we have a ton. Oh, and then another $100 sale. This is what's going on in our community. And it's pretty cool. So what you want to do when you go to the website, right? You're going to discover the 2-hour workday. It teaches you how to earn 100% profit online. And all you have to do is put in your email address. You'll be presented with a video. And the video is going to tell you, pretty much answer 99% of your questions, which is pretty cool. So, you as the person selling these products, you don't have to spend as much time doing it, right? Now, you're going to get an email from me. If you have any questions, feel free to reply to that email, and I will personally email you back with the answers. So here's what we have: a beginner-friendly way to make money online using done-for-you digital products. And you're going to learn skills to unlock even more opportunities. So you're going to have a global business. You're going to learn how to build recurring income streams, monetize social media. Because again, several years ago, I had YouTube monetized and earned $5,000 a month just from uploading videos on YouTube. I could definitely show you how to do that if you are interested in that. We're going to teach you email marketing and affiliate marketing. If you want to create your own digital products, we'll teach you how to do it. UGC, which is you get free products and you just simply review them. teach you brand deals, TikTok shop monetization, and you can become certified in digital marketing, which is social media, which is pretty cool. So we have over 59,000 members in the community. In the first 10 months that the community existed, it earned $29 million for the community. And then we have a special training that, again, you can get started for as little as $1 a day, but we're going to teach you how to make your investment back in 7 days or less, which is pretty cool. And if you follow that, like a lot of people have followed it, and it actually works. So here are some more testimonials. $100,000 in sales. And let's see. And then Mindy says she is a 6-figure earner. And here's the thing, and this is what I love, is, you are the CEO of your own business. So you decide if you want to sell the products, or maybe you want to do faceless marketing, or maybe you just want to do brand deals. Like, you decide. And that's what I love, because everyone's different. Everyone has different goals and dreams, right? But I love that we give you a choice. So you don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Everyone is doing something different. Maybe you're in a situation where you have a lot of time and you wanted to sell the products and affiliate marketing or TikTok shop, right? That's what I love, is you have choices. We offer 5 done-for-you digital products. And again, you can get started for as little as $1 a day. I do offer payment plans. And again, we're going to teach you how to market. And let's see if there's anything else I wanted to. So this is beginner friendly. Okay. There's no like technical, crazy jargon that we use here. Totally beginner friendly, which is what I love, because here's the thing. You evolve with the program. Once you learn basic marketing skills, you can sell anything that you want. Anything. And that's what's so powerful, because you know what? Maybe you start with selling the done-for-you digital products, right? Maybe that's where you start. But then maybe in a couple months, you decide you want to create a course, or you want to do something else. But I highly recommend that you do the done-for-you digital products, because it's the easiest way to start. And if you're brand new, you need easy. You need easy. We show you how to do this in 2 hours a day. And the good thing is you don't have to do it in one sitting. You can break it up throughout the day, which is how I do it. Our program is available in both English and Spanish. So you could have access to be able to sell 10 done-for-you digital products in English and Spanish, which is pretty cool. We offer step-by-step training, simple, all that good stuff, because we want you to be successful. You will not find a community that doesn't want to succeed, that doesn't want to see you succeed more than us, which is pretty cool. No tech overwhelm, no crazy building websites or any of that, because it's already done. It's already done. You keep every dollar that you make, up to $1,400 a sale. And you're going to learn attraction marketing, learn how to get paid daily from paying customers, which eventually will turn into a predictable income, right? And like I said earlier, You are not, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, so crazy. And obviously, and you're not doing this alone, right? We teach you how to do this. Step number one is you want to plug into a done for you automated system. And as soon as you join, you get access to the pre-built website. You get access to we give you a free follow-up system. So here's a little description about our automated system. So when people come to your website and they put in their email address, chances are they're not going to buy right away, right? Just like when you make a purchase, sometimes you need some time to think about it, whatever. What's cool is instead of you having to follow up with people one by one or manually, sorry, I have to fix my phone. We have a system that does the follow up on your behalf, and it's free. Back in the day, I used to spend $150, $200 every single month for a system like this. And we give it to you for free. So again, no marketing expenses. You can get started for $1 a day. And I offer payment plans with all the programs. So step number one, plug into the done for you automated system. Step number two, you're going to get expert coaching and mentorship to master the blueprint. The blueprint's going to walk you through step by step exactly how to succeed in this business. And we're going to give you access to a multi-millionaire. She's going to be training you on exactly what you need to do step by step to succeed in this business. Now, success means different to everyone, right? Maybe you only want to make a couple $100 a month because maybe you just want to go, there's someone in our community, all he wants to do is just have enough money to go camping a couple times a month. So all he needs is like $1,000 a month. Totally cool. But then you have those that maybe they want a couple $1,000s to pay for their mortgage and pay for the car payments. And then you have people that want to earn that 6 figures a month. And that's me, right? Because I got college to pay for my kids. I've been laid off 3 times in the last 10 years. Anyway. So yeah, let me know in the comments. What is your income goal? Because with our program, back in the day when I was selling stuff, I would need, this is 15 times. If I wanted to make $5,000 a month, I'd have to sell 333 products. I'd have to get 333 customers just to make $5,000 a month 15 years ago. Now, I only need 4 customers. 4 customers a month will give me $5,000, actually $5,600 a month. Just 4. That's it for the same amount of effort. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. No matter what your price point is, unless you're selling something that's like, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, right? It's all the same. Selling a $50 product is no different than selling a $1,000 product. It requires no more effort, which is what I love. And because we offer 5 done for you digital products, you get to choose the program that makes sense for you. Sorry, had to do a little housekeeping. And then step number 3 is you want to automate and scale. You want to automate your business. So then while you are out living your life, you can still make sales, right? I was at my job and I made a $900 sale. I was sitting on the couch with my family and I made a $900 sale. I was walking my dog, made a $200 sale. I went to sleep and woke up to $900. And again, when you make a sale, that money hits your bank account the very next day. How powerful is that? One of our students made $39,000 in our first 30 days. Okay, well, that's obviously results are not typical, right? That's crazy. Oh, that's me. Here's my story. So here's what this is for. This is for people that want a pre-built, literally turnkey business, digital business and blueprint. It's been tested, it converts, and yeah, we give you the website, the products, everything. So if you want to earn extra income, but you've no idea where to start, this is for you. Maybe your 9-to-5 doesn't provide financial security like it used to. That's me. I just wanted a better way. You can work from anywhere just using your phone, your cell phone, all you need is Wi-Fi. Maybe you're a busy parent. Whether you work or stay home, maybe you're just busy and you know how much how expensive kids are, and you want a flexible family business that fits around your family schedule. And I don't think I mentioned this yet, but we teach you how to get your customers on the internet through social media. You don't have to bug your friends and family. You're not going to build any teams. You're not going to sell people. I mean, the reality is if you want to change your life and you want to learn how to make money online, you're going to get started. And if you don't, then you're not. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here showing up for the person that needs this, that needs to change their life, that realizes that 90 days are going to pass by anyway. And if you do nothing for 90 days or 6 months, your life's not going to change. I feel like there were years that I was just waiting for something to change. Like I was just waiting for something to change for me. Nothing came to me. And then it got to the point that I had to find something myself. Again, the next 90 days are going to pass you by. So you can either do something about it or do nothing and keep living on the same as what you're currently living with. So we do also offer AI training, which is huge and will save you so much time for your content creation. So here's what I do on TikTok as far as content creation is you can create videos as short as 7 seconds. So I personally create videos that are 7 seconds to up to 90 seconds long, 3 TikTok videos a day. And then I'm starting to go live again. I took some time off for a little bit. And then obviously I'm on YouTube as well. But a lot of people start on TikTok and Instagram because they offer shorter form content, which is so much easier to make. So I do recommend when you get started, you either start on Instagram or TikTok. If you're already familiar with YouTube, you could totally build your business on YouTube, which is pretty cool. And then something else that sets us apart is we actually have a certification program. And what that means is we give you a license. You go through some training, we give you a license to become a certified digital marketer. And when you get certified, that gives you the ability to keep 100% of the profits. And there's no other program out there that, number one, has the live training, and number two, has this certification. So that really sets us apart. And again, we have this program in both English and Spanish, which is pretty cool, especially if you speak Spanish. So we do have a couple trainings every single week because, again, training is important, right? Training's everything. Training's huge. So then what you're going to learn is you're going to go through phases. When you go through the training, number one, phase one is going to be the foundation. Because here's the thing, this is not a job. This is not another job. Because I didn't want to get another job. Because I didn't want to have to ask another boss for time off. Right? I didn't want to have a boss dictate how much money I made, because I already did that. So phase one of the training that you're going to get is having that CEO mindset and clarity. So it'll kind of prep you for having your own business, because it's a completely different game than being an employee. Okay. And this is important. This is also going to help you when you decide to start marketing and creating content. And then phase number two is going to be attraction. That is attraction marketing. How to, what to post every day. Because here's the thing, we want you to succeed. How to create content that actually gets attention. Simple strategies to grow on social media for free. You're watching this video right now because either TikTok put my video in front of you or YouTube did. So the social media site is actually doing the hard part, right? Because social media is pushing our content out to people. And that is so incredibly powerful. There are people out there that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars every single month on advertising. And it's good. There's a time and place for it. But when you're brand new, that is definitely not what you want to do. Chances are you will fail so incredibly fast because you're going to be so tired of spending money on ads that don't convert. Social media is free. Social media works. The hardest part, choosing a platform that makes sense for you. Honestly, that's the hardest part of this whole thing, is choosing what social media platform makes sense. Which I think is pretty cool. Oh, and then phase three is engagement, how to build trust and relationships, how to turn views into conversations. Because what we're doing here, we're converting viewers to actual customers. So again, we're not bugging friends and family. You're going to learn how to get people on social media, how to buy from you. And obviously, phase number 4 is conversion. Invite people to your offer. And we're going to show you a simple sales flow that works on autopilot. And I think that's the important thing, because there are a ton of businesses out there where you literally have to be glued to your phone. And I get it. You're busy. You have a family. You may even have a 9-to-5 job. So you don't need to be glued to your phone with our program. And that's what I love. And we're going to leverage, phase 5 is leveraging AI. And then phase 6 is monetizing. And then, so what you want to do is grab the free blueprint, check out the videos, or put in your email address when you go to the website. Check out the videos, and then you'll be presented with this page that I'm showing right now. Sorry, TikTok, you're not looking at a page, but you'll be presented with this page. And there's 5 programs you can choose from. You choose the one that works, that just makes sense for you. And then, yeah, this video explains all the programs. So if you are on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end the live stream with you. Don't forget to check out my link in the description below. And if you have any questions, put a comment, and I'll see you on the next video, YouTube.